Hello students, I am from Universal Public School Aura Shajani. Today we are going to study Physiography and Drainage, Geography chapter number 3, part 5. In last 4 session we study about map reading, India's physiography, Brazil physiography and Brazil's river system. Now today we will study about India's river system. First, drainage of India. Now we will start India's river system or India's drainage system. In India, many rivers flows. These river systems are classified on the basis of their origin. First is Himalayan rivers and second is peninsular rivers. First we study about Himalayas river system or Himalayas drainage system. Most of rivers which originates from various glaciers means barf ka tukda. In summer, ice from glaciers melts, discharge of water take place in the river. For this reason, in summer season, such rivers having lots of water in their basin, and in monsoon, of course, due to rain, these rivers have more water in their basin, and there may be chances of flood in rainy season or monsoon season. For this reason, these rivers are called as perennial rivers. पेरिनियल रिवर्स मीन्स जिसके अंदर 12 महीने पानी होता है उसे पेरिनियल रिवर्स कहते हैं. And Himalayas rivers are classified as Indus river system and Ganga's river system. Now we will start about Indus river system. Indus river have tributaries like Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi and Satluj. All five rivers are flows in Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh territories. Indus River originate from near Mansarovar Lake in Tibet and start flowing through Ladakh region of India, and it passes Pakistan, finally meets Arabian Sea. Indus River is the biggest river in the Pakistan. Here Mansarovar Lake is there, and from this Indus River starts flowing and through Ladakh region, and then it goes to Pakistan and it reaches to, finally it meets to Arabian Sea. Okay. During Indus traveling there are Ravi, here Ravi, Satluj, Jhelum and this is Chenab rivers. These are the five main tributaries of Indus river. These all five, four tributaries meets Indus River in Pakistan. These rivers are almost parallel with each other. The main tributaries of Indus is Satluj River, and here Satluj River is there, and it's originate from near Mansarovar Lake. Okay, and due to this river and its tributary, Punjab plains are formed, and Punjab means five water sources. Indus rivers and its tributary are west flowing rivers, and finally these rivers are reached to Arabian Sea. Means Indus reaches to Arabian Sea. For this reason we tell these are meets to Arabian Sea. Okay, and next, Ganga river system. Ganga river is largest river in India, and she having lots of importance in Hindu mythology. Ganga river is east flowing river. Ganga river originates from Gangotri glacier. This is the Gangotri glacier from which Ganga river originates. She having lots of tributary. They also flow eastward direction. The major tributary of Ganga is Yamuna river, and which originates from Yamunotri. Gangotri and Yamunotri are located in Uttarakhand. Yamuna river also having also importance in Hindu mythology. For this reason, Char Dham Yatra consists of Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri and Yamunotri. Gangotri when Gangotri is located in Uttarakhand. When Ganga Nadi starts from Gangotri, Ganga Nadi having name Bhagirathi river, and it flows to Devprayag, and when Bhagirathi river reaches to Haridwar, then this river become a Ganga river, and Ganga river flows from northern plain of India, and during her flow she brings lots of mud or pieces of fine sand with her, and because of this there is the northern plains formed in north side of India, and these plains are called as Ganga Gangetic plains, and these plains also formed by the help of Ganga river and Ganga river tributaries. The another tributary of Ganga is Brahmaputra river, which flows from the north side of Greater Himalayas, and it's originate from Mansarovar Lake in Tibet, and it cuts Himalayan mountains and enters in India from Arunachal Pradesh. Actually, Brahmaputra river is larger river or longer river than Ganga river. Brahmaputra river when flows from China, then she having name of Tis Sangpo, and here T is silent. When it enters in Arunachal Pradesh, then she having name of Dihang, and finally she having name is Brahmaputra. And here the Mansarovar lake is there, and here Brahmaputra Nadi, yeah, Sangpo river starts, and it's flowing through China region, and then it enters in India, and she crosses the Himalaya ranges, and she enters in Arunachal Pradesh. When she enters in Arunachal Pradesh, she having name of Dihang, and when she enters in Gangtik plain, then her name become a Brahmaputra, and finally this Brahmaputra river is meets with Ganga river, and I will show the Ganga river here. Here Brahmaputra meets with Ganga in Bangladesh. Means Brahmaputra rivers flows in Tibet, India and Bangladesh, where Ganga river flows in India and Bangladesh. And here they meets with Bay of Bengal. Okay. When Ganga river flows, many tributaries of Ganga meets with her during her traveling, and Ganga river discharge increases, means water carrying capacity increases, and it become a bigger river, and its width also increases. Ganga river when crosses the West Bengal, when Ganga river is crosses the West Bengal and enters in the Bangladesh, and here Brahmaputra river is there. Okay, and where the two rivers are met, there is the deltas are formed, and this delta we will call as Sundarban Delta, which is world's biggest delta. During the um, Ganga's traveling, there is a lots of Himalayan rivers will attach, like Yamuna river is there, it's Gomati is there here, Gandak is there. Okay, and there is lot of peninsular rivers also meets, like Chambal is there, and here Shan is there, river Shan is there, river Betwa is there, and Kane is there, which directly they don't meet directly with Ganga river, they will meet with Yamuna river, and finally Yamuna river meets with Ganga river. Hmm? Okay, this is the Ganga river system, Ganga river drainage system. Okay, now we will study about peninsular river systems. Now we will study about peninsular rivers. These peninsular rivers also divided into two parts. First is east flowing rivers, which are mixed with Bay of Bengal, and west flowing rivers which meets with Arabian Sea. These rivers are the seasonal seasonal rivers. The water is depends on rain only. These rivers are divided with each other by Western Ghats. For this reason, Western Ghats is also called as water divide. Now we will see west flowing rivers towards Arabian Sea. The rivers flowing towards the west side of India and finally meets with Arabian Sea are called as west flowing rivers. West flowing rivers occupying the area between Western Ghats and Arabian coastlines. These rivers are short in length but flows of water is fast because of Western Ghats. For this reason they are swift river system. They exist in Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra and southern part of Gujarat. Here some rivers are there which meets with Arabian Sea. They are short in length and they are swift and they are divided by Western Ghats. Okay, such type of rivers are found in Kerala, Karnataka and Maharashtra, and these are the rivers which meets with Arabian Sea. Okay, and this also meets with Arabian Sea. Here Sardar Lake is there, river Loni. Okay. Further northward, one comes across the river system flowing in Gulf of Khambat. Gulf of Khambat, which is located in western part of the India near Arabian Sea, where four rivers Tapi, this is Tapi, Narmada, Mahi, and Sabarmati meets with Arabian Sea. Tapi and Narmada are flow slowly through rift valleys and Mahi rivers flows northeast direction to southwest direction, whereas Sabarmati river and Loni rivers are Sabarmati river and Loni river starts originate from the Arauli hills. Here Arauli ranges are there. Okay. Loni flows in Rajasthan and Sabarmati rivers flows north-south direction and meets with Arabian Sea in Gulf of Khambat. Whereas river Loni flows northeast direction. Here Loni river flows northeast direction to southwest direction and flows into Gulf of Kutch and flows into Gulf of Kutch. Okay. Next, we will see rivers meeting to Bay of Bengal. Means they are the east flowing rivers. Most of the rivers flows to peninsular region. They meet with Bay of Bengal. The important river which meets with Bay of Bengals are Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. Mahanadi river. Here is Mahanadi river which forms small deltas. Then its mouth. Okay. Mahanadi river basin occupies the northeastern part of the peninsula. Hmm? It is located in the northeast part of the peninsula. Whereas Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri are originate in eastern slopes of Western Ghats. Here Godavari river Okay. Godavari river is important river. Krishna river. Here the Krishna river is there. And this one is Kaveri river system. Okay. Godavari is originates from Trambakeshwar near Nashik, Maharashtra, whereas Krishna Nadi is originates from Mahabaleshwar in Maharashtra, and Kaveri river originates from Brahmagiri in Karnataka. Godavari is the second largest river in India, and Krishna river is located southern part of the Godavari river. They both form delta region near their mouth, and finally they meets with Bay of Bengal in Andhra Pradesh. Bhima and Tungbhadra are the major tributaries of Krishna. River Tungbhadra and Bhima. River Bhima are the main tributaries of uh, Krishna river. River Kaveri is important river in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Kaveri river also forms a deltaic region near their mouth. Kaveri region river is used for irrigation purpose since 2nd century. The Chola king construct a dam on Kaveri river in 2nd century near Tiruchirappalli and started irrigation in delta region. Till today these dams and canals are operational. Okay, here we finish our physiology and drainage system chapter. Today what we studied, there are two major drainage system in India. One is Himalayan drainage system and peninsular drainage system, and these are depends on the source. And Himalaya drainage system is divided into two parts: Indus river system and Ganga river system. And peninsular river systems are divided into two parts. One is west flowing rivers which meets with Arabian Sea, and second east flowing rivers which meets Bay of Bengal. Okay, here we finish our chapter. Thank you.